Hey, welcome to HR Happy Hour Work Break. You are here with Trish and Steve. Hey, Steve Bose.
Hey, Trish McFarlane, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. How was your weekend?
My weekend was good. I just did a lot of yard work but can I tell you what I bought? I'm going to see if you have one of these things. I
Okay.
bought I bought my first pressure washer and
Nice.
oh
That's a
my
big
God,
step.
this is my backup career plan. I would like to pressure wash anything, everything that exists.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, they're fun. I do not currently own one, but I have in the past. That's a great tool. I would say, like, when I think back on, I had a couple of different houses over the years, and I had one where I had a ton of land, and I was super, super excited, much like you are with your pressure washer. I remember when I bought my first chainsaw, like that was a thrill.
I get it. I get it now. It's an electric one. I didn't go for the biggest. But it's really good. Can I tell you the best thing that I've pressure washed?
The typical answer is the house, but that's too boring. It can't be that. So, the basketball hoop.
No, but that would be a great idea. I
Okay.
should do that. Okay, so no, I think this is how it's going to pay for itself. So in the hot tub, there are these huge filters, like really big,
Okay.
and they're like 40, 50, $60 a piece, and you have to buy them at least twice a year, usually more than that. And you can kind of get by with a hose, like kind of squirting it out. Oh my gosh, 2 minutes, pressure washed, completely clean. I'm like, never
Love
bought a
it.
filter. At least
Love it.
I could probably buy one a year now and just save money on just filters.
Hey, it's great. That's the best kind. Well, yeah, the same thing. That's the best kind of like home tool. Like I had the same thing. I had to cut down a lot of trees back in the day, and I
Yeah.
had it. I acquired the chainsaw. I acquired the services of a stump grinder, and saved myself many thousands of dollars because I was able to do that stuff. Yeah.
I wish that you were where I am because I have a tree that needs to come down and I do
All
not
right.
own a chainsaw,
Well,
nor am I buying a
perhaps
chainsaw. So.
perhaps I can visit sometime and we can stump grind and cut down trees and whatever else
Great.
is the thing. So I
Perfect.
apologize. I'm moving. I'm trying not to move around too much. I'm on mobile. You might have noticed I have a slightly different background. I'm on mobile today, and so I'm trying to keep my hands steady, but I'm not doing a great job of it, I don't think.
I find it interesting that, see, you're from the East. Do you say mobile in the East? We say
Mobile.
mobile. We say it's mobile. You're
Hmm.
mobile here in the Midwest.
I think I would say mobile. Mobile. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good one. Well,
Okay.
is it soda or pop in the Midwest?
Soda. Soda.
Hmm.
Always soda.
That
I know, it's different. It's like we're like our own little country.
It was soda for me too in the Northeast where I grew up. I live in the South now where it is pop.
That's the big debate. Yeah, I
Yeah.
can't. Pop to me is like your grandpa or somebody pop, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
All
yeah.
right.
So listen, obviously you mentioned you're in a different place. You're at a beach. So my question for you is I don't know about which beach you're at. However, I saw just today on the news that beaches are starting to close, at least in Florida and some other places. How about where you are? Are the beaches still open?
So I am at an undisclosed location, I would say. I'll maybe tell you offline, but because I don't want the fans to swarm me while
Okay.
no, but I'm in
Say
North.
that, Florida?
It's not Florida. I'll just say it
Okay.
that, and it's kind of a quiet place where it's busy-ish. It was busier yesterday. I came down here yesterday, but it was pretty calm today. I was out on the beach for a couple of hours this afternoon, and it's kind of very socially distanced. There's umbrella, tent, umbrella, kind of all spaced out and kind of in one line too. You know how some beaches you go to, really big, broad, wide beaches where people are just stacked up from like the
Oh, yeah.
water's edge on.
Yeah.
This beach is not like that. It's just like a single file of
Okay.
tents or umbrellas like down the beachfront and pretty spaced out. So the other thing about this area is, and I've never been here before, but I learned, which is nice for this kind of, especially these times, there are no high-rise hotels. There are no big high-rise condominiums. There are no resorts. It's
Oh,
just beach houses. Now, many of them are rentals, but they're just,
yeah.
3, 4, 5 bedroom houses just all along the beach. And the particular house I'm in is like one row in, so like I have to cross the street to get to the beach. So
Okay.
so it's an arduous 5-minute walk to the beach, but it's
Poor thing.
it's yeah, it's awful, but it's not too crowded. So yeah, you don't have like a Myrtle Beach or Hilton Head or any of those kind of resort towns where
Right.
you'll have a giant Marriott with a thousand rooms in it, with
Right.
just people just pouring onto the beach. It's not like that here, so it's
You're
nice.
fairly good.
I think I'm going to enjoy it. But I'm still doing so. I had to come back here actually to the house to do some work, and then of course I wanted to do the show, and
Right.
so I'm kind of doing the half vacation, half
Okay.
work kind of deal. That's the move I'm trying to pull off.
All
We'll see
right.
how that goes the rest of the week.
Good. No, that's good. I'm glad you got a little getaway to your secret undisclosed location.
Yeah, it's
I'm
undisclosed.
working. I tell you what, I'm working on HR Tech China. So
Wow.
yeah.
Are we going to China? I'd like to know that.
No, you are not going to be going to China. So for anyone, but listen, this is actually really good. So we've been, going for many years now, 4 years, I think we've been. And this year it will be both in person, because in Shanghai they can actually have the event, but then it's also going to have an online component as well. So it will be virtual as well. And we are going to have somewhere around 20 English speaking speakers.
Wow, that's a lot more than we would have had in China, I'm guessing, right, Trish? Like, we weren't sending 20 people to China, were we?
No, but close. Yes,
Okay.
It was expanding. It was definitely expanding. There is a real partnership there with our, with LRP here in the States, as you know, and then DLG is the company in China. They are amazing and wonderful people, and so but I'm excited. So.
That's awesome. That's we've talked about China a ton on this show as well as on our normal show. It's my favorite place to go. I'm sad we were not able to go. And I don't know if I sent it to you, but they posted the coolest it was the Dragon Boat Festival a couple of days ago in China. I'm not sure if you caught that, Trish.
Yeah.
And they posted a cool kind of HR Tech China Dragon Boat Festival thing, and it was just awesome. Good. I should tweet it out. I saved the picture. It's so cool.
Tweet it out. That would be cool.
Yeah, so speaking of that, so we have of course our friends in Singapore, Trish, at HR Tech HR Festival in Singapore, which also has been postponed and rescheduled, and who knows if we're able to go. They're doing another online event though. I participated in the first one, I think it was back in May, and so I'll be participating in the next one too in September. And so yeah, we'll tweet out some information about that. They're doing another little online, not a little, they're doing a really, actually, they've got a good set of folks lined up already to do that. So even though we can't get out there, I guess is the point, those things are still happening, they're still moving, we're still supporting them, and we're excited to be part of them. So yeah, absolutely.
Well, the good thing for anyone who hasn't been to, to any of those is now they'll have some insight into what those events are like. They'll be able to see them online, participate online, and really, with so many companies that work globally now, it just makes good sense to be able to attend, some of these global and international conferences. So I'm excited for that.
Yeah. Hey, Trish, I had one random thing I never got to last week when we did the shows. And I've been carrying this around with me for days because it just concerned me a little bit. Did you know, Trish, that the Segway ceased production last week? I
saw that. Have you ever ridden one?
I have. Only one time, I believe. And I remember it being slightly trickier than I anticipated.
And that's probably why it's no longer wanted.
But that was going to be the revolutionary transportation, right? And now it's most famous for like Paul Blart Mall Cop, right? Which I actually thought was an underrated movie, and I laughed a lot watching it, by the way.
Yeah, I have no desire to ride a Segway. I've been on one. I actually am Segway trained, in case you'd ever care to have, a Segway trained individual. When I worked at a children's hospital, the safety and security department had them to be able to go to all the different hospitals in the area. And HR for that department was also trained. So there you go.
It might be fun to get one now. Yeah, I did not know you were Segway trained. So that's great. So maybe we should get you one.
That didn't even feel like you were impressed by that. I feel like I'm going to add that to LinkedIn. I am a Segway trained operator.
Trish, I did it like a tour of Boston or Philly. I can't remember where I did it. I did it on one of those tours, and I guess I was Segway trained too. They told you how it worked for 4 minutes, and off you went.
Segway trained.
Is there more training? What else was the training?
I was like officially trained. Yeah.
Well, they were going to revolutionize transportation. Apparently, they didn't.
It didn't.
And then, and the other thing that was interesting about the story was the company changed hands a couple of times from the original founder and the inventor of the Segway. And then somewhere along the way, one of the guys involved in the leadership of the company that owned Segway actually got killed in a Segway accident. So that wasn't great for how things were going to roll for that
That's not
brand and
good,
that
no.
transportation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. That's
That's
not good at
probably, yeah,
all.
that's the beginning of the end right there. So can I
Yeah,
tell you something else that I
you
learned
can.
along the way? And this is a bigger problem as I kind of read into it. So I went to I don't have a Costco membership, but I went to Costco with my friend Antonio the other day. And do you know that Costco is eliminating their half sheet cakes? Now this is big news.
That I did not know. I'm not a Costco person either, so I did not know that.
Okay, well this may apply to you because apparently there is this big push for all the stores to get rid of making half sheet cakes. And I want to get to the bottom of it. So, in looking, you cannot get them at Sam's Club anymore. They are only available currently at Walmart and Albertsons.
Okay.
They are all moving to the round cakes, and the rumor has it that it's because a half sheet cake feeds up to 50 people. And with the pandemic, they are not wanting to encourage people to have
I get it.
50
Yeah.
people, and a round cake serves like 12, which is more a safer option. Isn't that crazy? I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I'll bet it'd be tough right now to get yourself like a 6-foot sub from somewhere too. Like who's whipping that up for you, right?
I'll look into that next. No, but okay, so no, in seriousness though, I hadn't really considered the fact that serving sizes for large parties would be impacted. I mean, because this is going on for quite a while, right? So I think it's interesting that stores are starting to scale back on even providing, especially something like Costco, where it's. Can I tell you, I forgot how many things you can buy in bulk.
I would have guessed though maybe the sales of those things had probably come down some because probably there were less parties and gatherings being had anyway, right?
Well,
regardless.
Right.
Yeah.
So anyway, I thought that was interesting.
Wow,
so
that is interesting. Yeah, I did not know that.
I think things like Costco and Sam's Club will have just even less business because of that. I don't know.
Yeah. That was interesting. Yeah, and the other thing I found that I wanted to say about this area I'm at, every one of these little beach houses has a name. They all have names.
Oh, like what's your house's name? Oh, can you tell us? Then we can find it. We're gonna Google it.
I don't remember. It's written down somewhere. I'm getting up. I'm going mobile here.
Yeah, give us a little quick tour, and then we're gonna jump off here because we're over our 10-minute.
Okay, it's called Happy Is as Happy Does. That's the name of the house I'm in. It's
can the name be a phrase? That feels like something Forrest Gump would have said.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I can. I'll try to go outside. I don't know how the view's going to be. So the beach is behind me now, that way.
Yeah.
One block over.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's the beach. So and over this way, I'm gonna pivot right here. Okay. Behind the row of houses I'm in is like a marsh.
Oh, that's beautiful.
With like egrets and pelicans and other types of things, and the houses here are all on these big stilts. You can see the houses across the road there. They're all stilted up, like way up off the road for flooding and
for hurricanes.
So yeah, that's it. It's 90 degrees and sunny. It's difficult to complain right now.
That's great. I dare you to yell your house's name real loud off the porch to close us out.
All right. Well, it's weird because it doesn't have a sign. Like all the other houses, like across the street is the Seabiscuit, the Abalone, the Shell Seeker. Like this one didn't have a sign. That's why I couldn't remember the name.
All right.
That's it.
You're not going to yell your house's name? Okay.
Happy is as happy does.
All right. Good job. I love it. That was perfect. All right. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in, for watching, for listening, all your ideas. Keep them coming. If you have any guesses based on our little tour there of where Steve is located.
I'll tell you, I know we talked about China. If you follow me on WeChat, you can figure it out.
I don't think anyone here is using WeChat, but we'll put that out there. Otherwise, tweet your guesses at us. I'd love to hear where people think you are. Where in the world
is Steve?
I love it. I'm here in my office. It's not that exciting, but anyway. All right. Have a good day, everyone.
Bye.